Namaste and welcome to Pouches and More. This tutorial is on stitching a beautiful fabric box or gift box. It's beginner friendly, perfect for gifting and reusable. So grab your materials and let's get started making the gift box for a special person on a special occasion. So here we have taken a fusible interfacing. This is the stiff interfacing and this measures 9.5 by 12.5 inches. Now on the top part of this interfacing, we'll be making 3 points. And we're going to divide this into 3.5 inches each. That is 3.5 inch and another center 3.5 inch. And the third one also 3.5 inch. So just as we have done 3.5 inch mark on the top part, even below we'll be making the same marking. We need to make a line over here. So here also we'll be making the same marking, that is 3.5 inches each. Now from the top part we'll be taking a mark of 3 inch. So this is from the top part 3 inches over here, and the same on the other side also. So here we are just making the pattern for the box or the pouch. Now we're going to join this 3 inch mark. Now on this 3 inch mark, we'll again be making the 3.5 inch mark that we did on top and below the line. So now we're going to join this mark to the mark that we just did below also. So this is basically our pattern that we are drawing now. So here we have got 3.5 inch, 3 inch, 3.5 inch. Now this part that will be joined to the center part, so that is 3.5 inch. Rest this line will be this plus this plus this, so that we can keep it as A, B and C. So this line will be A plus B plus C minus around ½ inch. So this is the pattern that we will be doing for any such fabric box. Now for the fabrics, we have taken one beautiful fabric and this measures 9.5 by 12.5 inches. Another lining fabric measuring again 9.5 by 12.5 inches. So we require 11 inch long zip. I have taken a longer zip, I will be cutting it. For the binding, we have taken a strip that is 1 inch wide and around 25 inches long, and a lace which is 17 inches long, and this is completely optional. We also have taken a fusible interfacing. This is the softer one or a lightweight one, and this measures 4.5 by 4 inches. This is for the strap that we will be doing later on. So these are all the materials that will be required to make this fabric box. So first we have taken the pattern, we have cut out the pattern now which we did on the fusible interfacing. Now we are going to turn the main fabric to the wrong side and the adhesive side of the interfacing we are going to put it on the wrong side of the main fabric, and we will be stitching this all around and cutting it. So we have stitched this all around on the edge and we have also cut it. So this is the basic pattern that is ready, the main body. Now on this we will again quilt this. So on the lines, between the lines, we are just going to quilt it now. We'll also do another thing, and that is this piece of fabric we have taken from the piece that we cut, and we are going to fuse this also. We won't be fusing, we will again be stitching it on the edge just as we did it. We'll be doing this also. So our strap is also ready and our main body is also ready. We have done the quilting now. So we'll first prepare the strap now. For the strap, we're just going to 4.5 side, we're just going to fold it in half, get the raw edges again to the center and make another fold. We are not going to stitch this now, we'll stitch it later on. We're just going to clip this and keep it. So it is ready. Later on we can stitch it together. We need to make a double stitch on this. Now on the main body, from the top part, that is the wide part, 3 inch, we are going to take 1¼ inch mark. So we are going to do this on the top part only. 1¼ inch mark we are going to do, and we are going to join this. We will be placing the zip over here, so we need to cut this part. So we are just going to join this, and we'll have to cut it. So we have finished cutting it. Now we are going to do the same thing on the lining fabric also. So this is cut over here, main fabric. The same thing we will be doing on the lining fabric also. The pattern will do it later on. Now we'll only do the top cut on the lining fabric also. The exact same cut on top. So we have finished cutting the lining fabric also. Now we will have to attach the zip. So for that we'll just put the top parts away. Now we are going to take the main fabric, right side will be facing up. We are going to take the zip, the slider side will be facing down, and we are going to align the edges and clip them together. So this we are doing it on the main fabric now. Once this is done, we'll take our lining fabric, right side will be facing down, and we are going to align it only from top, and we are again going to clip this. Just place it like this and align it from top and clip the lining fabric along with the zip. So here right sides are together, the zip is sandwiched in between. A simple straight stitch we will be doing over here. Once our stitch is done, we will just open the fabrics, put both the fabrics on one side, finger press the stitch seam. We need to make a top stitch over here. So we are just going to neatly press the stitch seam and make a top stitch over here. Once our top stitch is done, for the other side, we will take the main fabric, put it right side down on the other side of the zipper tape. Now we are going to align it from the side and the top. So it will be on the other side of the zipper tape, and we are again going to clip this. So here the main fabrics right sides are together, we are just going to flip them over. On the lining fabric side, we are going to place the lining fabric. The right side will be facing down. So the right side will be facing down, and we're just going to align it from top and clip it together. So here our lining fabric right sides are together, and on the other side we have got our main fabric right sides together. We're going to make a stitch. It's a simple straight stitch. So once the stitch is done, we'll be doing the same thing. We're going to do the top stitch. So open the fabrics, put both of them on one side, finger press the seam, and we'll have to make a top stitch over here. Now when we are doing the top stitch over here, we'll also do another thing. This lace, this is completely optional, but this lace also we will attach it now over here. So we'll attach it on the part that we already finished with the top stitch. That's a simple straight. Again we're just going to place it like this and make a stitch on this. So now we will do the top stitch as well as we are going to attach this lace. Our top stitch is done on the other side also, and we have also attached the lace. Now this is complete. Now we are just going to stitch all around on the edge both lining and main fabrics together. When we stitch on this side, remember to pull the slider inside. So here the slider will be going inside and then we will make a stitch. So all around on the edge, to hold them together, we are going to make a stitch. Pull the slider inside over here before stitching. So pull it inside neatly so that the zipper teeth will be held together. Now we'll also stitch the strap which we already clipped and kept initially. Now our strap is ready. Now on this also we'll do another thing. Again we'll attach the lace. This is also completely optional. We are going to attach it right in the center like this. This is completely optional. So just going to pin it over here and stitch it. Now we have stitched everything on the edge. We are just going to cut it all around now according to the pattern. Here from below, around 1 to 1.5 inch we will be making a mark. So 1.5 inch from below we will be making a mark. This is where we will be attaching the strap. Now this will be the part that will be going on the other side center. So here now we'll place the strap on the mark that we just did. We're just going to place it like this and make a stitch over here. Both sides we're just going to clip this and then we'll be making a stitch. We are going to make a box stitch over there so that the strap is held firmly. So now here we will be stitching this. We have attached the strap. Now we need to put the whole body together. So for that we are just going to start folding from here. The main sides we are going to get them together and clip them. The edges we are going to clip them neatly. So here we will have to make a stitch till 1/4 inch. We are going to leave 1/4 inch over here. So this is the mark. Till here we will have to stitch. Once we finish stitching till here, we will be making a small cut on the base fabric, that is till here, and then on the down fabric we'll make a small cut. Then we'll turn it. So till here we'll have to stitch and then make a cut on the base fabric and then turn it and stitch it. Now we are going to make a cut on the below fabric, not the top one, the down one. Till where we stitched, there itself we are going to make a cut and then we will turn it and stitch it. So here we have made a cut, the base fabric. Now we are just going to turn it like this. We are going to turn the fabric. We have put the needle down itself and we have just lifted the foot, presser foot, and now we are just going to continue stitching over here. We will be doing this for the other side also. So I have done this on one side. The same thing we will be doing on the other side also. Two sides we will be stitching and it will be done the exact same way. We are going to align the edges, leave 1/4 inch cut from below and then turn it and stitch it. So both sides will be stitching two sides. Here we are going to make a cut. Now again this is the cut over here. base fabric we have done, the down fabric, we have done the cut. Now again we will continue. So I finished stitching both the sides. Now only the top part is left. So for that what we have to do is, we made a center mark on the body and even on the flap, that is the top part, we have folded it like this and then made a center marking. Now we need to align both the center marks over here and clip them. Now we are going to clip all around. So we have finished clipping over here. Now the edge also we will be clipping all around. So neatly the edges have to be clipped. In the corner again, just as we did, we are going to make a small cut and we will be stitching all around now again. So we have clipped it. Now we will be stitching all around. Keep the zip a little open. And we'll just continue stitching all around just the way we did the other side. So I have finished stitching the entire thing. We have got raw edges over here. Now we are going to bind the raw edges. So for that we have taken this binding strip. We are just going to fold it, and from this part we will start binding it. So we are just going to fold it like this, align the edges neatly and clip all around. So we'll start clipping all around. Clipped all around. We need to make a stitch completely till here. So I finished stitching the binding strip. Now to complete this, that is to completely hide the raw edges, we need to double fold. So one fold and two fold, and our raw edge will go inside the binding strip. So we're just going to make a double fold on the binding strip and clip it. So this is the final step in completing the pouch. So we'll do this all around completely till the end. We're just going to double fold even the curved part, neatly double fold it and clip it. Then we'll have to stitch all around. So I've clipped all around. Now I'll be making a hand stitch on this. This is how it will be looking. Now we'll just turn it to the right side and remember to push the corners, all the corners neatly out. So this is how the pouch will be looking, completed to the right side. Thank you for joining me in making this fabric box pouch. I hope you enjoyed the process and are excited to create your own unique pouch for gifting. These pouches add a thoughtful and personal touch to any gift. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Happy sewing. Bye.